Hello students. So before exam, we completed one chapter, uh, and that is refrigerant. And also we have started one chapter VAR, vapor absorption refrigeration. We have started. Now this chapter we completed refrigerant. Now some of the topics are theoretical, or most of the topics are theoretical, so that you can read on your own. Clear? But one topic I would like to or for one topic I would like to prepare one video, so you it will be helpful for you to understand. So in that, basically, which are the topics in refrigerant? Which are the topics? So first is, what is refrigerant? Classification of refrigerant. So classification we already discussed: azeotrope refrigerant, halocarbon, hydrocarbon, inorganic. So that we all discussed. And then after, desirable properties of ideal refrigerant. Clear? So which are the property that refrigerant should have? So that we discussed. And classification also we discussed. So these all we discussed. So this was the content before our external exam. But our today's lecture will be on designation of refrigerant. So this is the topic: designation of refrigerant. Now we all know that you might have heard about R11, R12. You might have heard about R11, R12, R114. So you might get confused that what this our name indicates, or is there any chemical formula behind this number? So yes, there is one of the method by which we can designate the refrigerant. One procedure is that by which we can identify the numbers of refrigerant. So that method is, so here you can see that. So first of all, what you need to do? Uh, so here you can see that you can write down your number like this: R. After R, first letter will be, our first letter will be M minus 1. Our first will be M minus 1. Second will be N plus 1. Second will be N plus 1. And third will be Q. Remember? Clear? R12, R20, R22, R134A. So in that we have seen that our first letter or first number indicates M minus 1. Second will be N plus 1, and third will be Q. But before that, we need to understand what is M and what is N and Q. So for that, here it is explained that M means number of carbon present inside refrigerant or inside the chemical formula. So M means number of carbon. What is N? N means number of hydrogen. P means number of chlorine, and Q means number of fluorine. So these are the numbers M. And then after, you have to put whatever the number, or here you have to put the value of M, here you have to put the value of N and Q. This is how you can identify the number of refrigerant. Clear? So let us try it with some of the example. Let us try with some of the example. So here one chemical formula given to us. Here one chemical formula is given: dichloro-difluoromethane. So here let us write down the formula for methane. Here methane means, we all know that, CH4. Methane means, we know the formula is CH4. So now here difluoro and dichloro. Now one of the place, or this place is taken by chloro. So dichloro means two chlorine. Clear? Dichloro and difluoro. So also here, in place of this hydrogen, we have, what we have? Fluorine. Clear? So what will be our formula? What will be the formula? So formula will be C Cl2 CCl2 F2. So this will be our formula, CCl2 F2. Now here you can see that what is the number of carbon here. Carbon, what is the number? 1. So here M means M will be our 1, or here we will write M will be, what will be the value of M? 1. Any hydrogen present? No hydrogen. So that also you need to write down here, that hydrogen is equal to 0, N is equal to 0. Clear? Now then after, any chlorine present? No. So P is equal to 0. And Q, fluorine present? Yes. So Q is equal to 2. Q is equal to 2. Now, now then after, so I hope you have understood this. This is our formula, and we have written M, N and a Q from this formula. So this is basically, again I have to write this. This is our 2. This is our 2. Clear? Now we will write our refrigerant name. So we will use this formula Rm minus 1. So here let us write R. First of all, write R. First is M minus 1. So what is M here? M is 1. So 1 minus 1 means 0. It will be 0. Then after we have N plus 1. So what is N here? N is 0. Now 0 plus 1 means 0 plus 1 means 1. Then after last letter is Q. So what is Q here? Q is 2. So again here you need to write down. So this is our answer. So this is our which refrigerant? This is our R12. So this is the formula. This formula is for R12 refrigerant. So I hope you have understood this. So again let us take one another example. This is also one of the example. So let us write down the here dichloro tetrafluoroethane. Now ethane means C2H6. Ethane means, here you can see, here it would be H for ethane, right? We are writing formula for the ethane. So for ethane we have this formula. Now dichloro, so two place taken by the chlorine, two place taken by the chlorine. So two place taken by chlorine. And tetra, tetra means 4, 4 place taken by the fluorine. So let us write down here. So here these place are taken by fluorine. So again hydrogen is 0. Again hydrogen is 0. So now we will write down the formula first. So C2, C2, then Cl2, C2, Cl2, and F4, C2, Cl2, F4. So again 1 minute, this I will replace it here. This is C2. Clear? Now we will write the number, what is M, what is N here, that we will write. So 1 minute. So here what is M? M means number of carbon. What is M here? M will be 2. Again hydrogen is 0. So N will be our, N will be 0. Then here what is P? P is and Q is 4. Now here again we will write first R m minus 1. So m minus 1 means 2 minus 1, so that will be 1. Then after n plus 1, n plus 1 means 0 plus 1 means 1, and last will be q. So here q is our 4, so directly we can write here 4. So this refrigerant will be our R114. So I hope you have understood this. So this is our R114. Now let us take third example. Okay, in these three examples given, so let us take this our third example. So dichloro trifluoroethane. So again ethane, but dichloro. So let us write down chloro here, and fluorine. Three fluorine are there. So one hydrogen will remain as it is. One hydrogen will remain as it is. Just we have three fluorine. Clear? So now can we write down the formula for this? Yes. Here you can see that C. How many C are there? C2. Then H is also there? Yes, one H is there. Then Cl2. Cl2 and F3. F3. So this is the formula. Now let us write down our R m minus 1. So here or before that we will put the value of m, n, p and q. So here you can see what is m. M means our 2. What is n? N is our 1. What is p? P. What is p here? 2. P is 2. And what is q? Q is basically 3. Clear? So let us write down the number. Let us write down the number. So R m minus 1. M minus 1. So what is m? M is 2. So 2 minus 1, 1. Then after n plus 1. So n plus 1 will be 1 plus 1 means 2. This will be 2. This will be 2. And last will be q. Q is 3. So this refrigerant will be known as our R123. So I hope you have understood this by use of example. Now we will discuss some of the another method. So suppose you have ammonia. Suppose you have ammonia. So how to write the refrigerant number for the ammonia? So for that some of the rules are there. So that rule we will discuss here. 1 minute. So here let us take the example of ammonia. So 1 minute. So suppose we want to indicate the refrigerant number for ammonia. So what will be that? So for that one rule is that whatever the molecular mass of this ammonia. So suppose what would be the molecular mass? N means 14. Clear? And H means 3 into 1 means 3. So that will be our, so here this will be our 17. Clear? So rule is, rule for refrigerant designation is whatever the molecular mass, so that you need to add it with 17. Clear? So this will be our refrigerant number. So this will be 717, 717. And also suppose you want to indicate the number for H2O. You want, if you want to indicate the number for H2O, so what will be the refrigerant number? So let us identify that. So also some of the rules are that, so that you can read on your own, that if bromine is present, if bromine is present, what to do. Clear? So one of the rule is mentioned in the book, that if bromine present, what you have to modify in our refrigerant number, so that you can read on your own. And one another rule is that suppose if two refrigerants are same, but we know that some of the time characteristics are different. So at that time here you need to add one suffix small a. So that rule also given in the book, so these also you can read. We know that R134 and R134 small a, both refrigerants are basically different. Clear? So that rule also given in the book, you can read on your own. And also this rule, that if inorganic refrigerant, so what to do with the, or how to how to designate the inorganic refrigerant, so that rule is also given, so that we are discussing right now. So 1 minute. So suppose we want to indicate the number of H2O. So what is the molecular mass of H2O? H2 means 2 and O means 16. O means 16. Clear? So our refrigerant number will be 700 plus 18. So refrigerant number for water will be 7718. 7718. Clear? So I hope you have understood this. So if you have any query, you can contact me. So thank you all for listening.